Good evening, everyone. I want to thank everyone that tuned in for our kickoff of the big WrestleMania WrestleCon weekend with Cowboy Bob Orton. We are back with our second of 3 virtual signings of the night. You've seen this lady on AEW TV. You've seen her NXT. You've seen her internationally. She is one of Australia's greatest exports. Shazza McKenzie is here today for the Captain's Corner Happy Hour. She'll be with us for the next 90 minutes or so. We've got photos. We've got some gear that we're going to tell you about. We've got custom cards. A lot of cool stuff coming up. Shazza, why don't you tell everyone about, coming into Philadelphia? You already had a match. You already got your feet wet or your chest bruised.
I've been in Philadelphia for less than 24 hours. My Mania week has just started. And I'm already welted up. So we know it's going to be a good Mania week if I'm already welted up. And it's Thursday night. We're only at the start of this. There's still another 3 whole days.
How many more matches do you have?
I have 3 more matches.
3 more matches.
I nearly had a 4th match. I nearly was like, ooh, do I want to do the Joey Janela's Spring Break clusterfuck? And then I was like, you know what? No. This is the year that I'm going to be the responsible adult and go to bed before 3 a.m.
Well, that's the super late. That's the 11:59 kickoff, right? Yeah,
exactly. I'm like, ooh, do I want to wrestle? And I've done it. I've done the midnight wrestling, and it's fun. But it might be time to wrap up the midnight wrestling for little old Shaz. I want to go to bed these days.
Yes. Instead of midnight wrestling, comfortable evening wrestling. Maybe, yeah.
Evening, late afternoon.
Late afternoon's ideal.
Late afternoon's ideal. I can get up, go to the gym. I'm not stressed. I go wrestle, and then I can eat dinner because restaurants and stuff are still open. It's not freaking 11 p.m. A good 3-4 p.m. show.
Chef's kiss.
Amazing. That's what we want all day, every day.
Like and share out, guys. We're going to go over our photo options. And like we said earlier, you can treat yourself, upgrade yourself. It's WrestleMania. It's WrestleCon weekend with a kiss. Now, our featured photo is our number 1 option. And maybe, Shazza, you can say a couple of words behind each photo.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so this is actually one of my favorite photos of me because, look, let's face it. Everyone thinks that I have a nice ass. But this is like it's like we get a shot of it, but it's still me as a wrestler. And
tasteful.
Yes.
Tasteful, in your gear.
In my gear. Yep. It shows off all, how cool is my jacket? Look at this jacket. This jacket
is pretty badass.
I got it. So the jacket itself, my logo on the back I added, but the jacket itself I just found in a shop.
Really?
It was built for me. Like this, I was just.
Where'd you find it? Give the shop.
In Akira. Akira, which is, if you're in the Midwest, it's a pretty popular show.
Okay.
Shop, not show. It's a shop.
Is it in St. Louis?
Yeah, there are some in St. Louis, but I got.
It's a chain. Oh, really?
Chain,
okay.
Yeah, I got this one in Chicago. I got it about a year? Yeah, 2022 when I was over here on one of my tours. I had a day off and I was just walking around the mall and I saw it and I took a photo of it. It was $150 at the time. Very poor wrestler, didn't have the money for it. Took a photo of it, posted it on Twitter, and said, "Hey guys, I need this." And one of my amazing supporters bought it for me. And then I just got my friend back home that I had another ring jacket, and I just got her to take the logo off that and put it on this, and it's the most perfect. It's just the most me.
Now, did the jacket come with the little bedazzled?
Yeah,
it did. Oh, so you can add
everything.
Oh, really?
The only thing that it didn't come with is the logo.
I thought you added the hearts.
Literally.
Really?
That's why.
So it was made for you. Yeah.
Exactly,
a lot cheaper than if you had that made by someone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I walked in the shop. I went, "Oh, this is it. I need this." And at the time, I was kind of wearing an entrance jacket, kind of not. But I was like, I don't really know what my vibe is. But yeah, once I saw this, I was like, well, this is it. So.
And by the way, you guys like that number 1 because we've only got, I believe 2 of those left.
Oh my gosh.
Possibly even 1. So do not delay. If you want that Shazza number 1, get in now.
Get it.
That is our last one. Confirmed. Last one. Confirmed.
This is it.
Number 2.
Guys, who doesn't love America? Me. I do love America. I said that the wrong way. I moved to America, so of course I love America. So, of course, we're out here in an American bikini. This is from my 4th of July photo shoot. The most 4th of July we could possibly be was American colors with American glasses with American earrings with American flag and an American bikini.
USA.
USA, 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 as I like to say. I'm told that's not how it's pronounced, but that's how I say it. So you get it? If you say...
USA, yeah.
If you say USA, USA. It's good. It's great. That's what whenever I'm in like a sporting event and everyone starts a USA chant, I get up on my chair and I go, USA, USA, USA. I'm not mocking America. I just think it's funny that you guys chant USA so much.
You too can purchase your number 2 and chant USA at home when you receive the photo and make Shazza proud. Only 2 of those number 2 left. Only 2 of those number 2 left. Be dialing, guys.
Thank you so much for purchasing. You guys are the best.
We're gonna slide over number 3. Actually, let me skip out. Yep, 3.
Oh yes, okay. I love that this is what we're doing. This is. I took this photo last week. Not even a week ago. I think it was Friday last week. And as soon as I took it, I was like, oh, this is. I look pretty, and I do look at it. I'm stunning.
It looks absolutely. You look great in the photo.
I think it's like like facially, you know.
The gear pops too. The purple, the pink. Yep.
Like the background and like, but I like it's just I don't know. I saw it and I went, oh wow. I think this might be the prettiest photo of me ever taken. Which now that I'm looking at all these 8x10s, like I can. There's a lot of pretty photos of me. But like, I was just on it. I was on it last week. Look at that.
You too, be on it. Bring that babe home. Number 3, the newest photo we have. You'll actually tell as you hold them too. That's a different paper because that one I just added this week. So that's
it was such a cute photo.
Brand new. Number 4, guns up.
Shoot him, cowboy. Ride him, No, I don't know.
Either way.
Yeehaw!
Yeah, that's a good description. Yeehaw.
Look at this. This is what a fun photo shoot. I was a cowgirl, but you know, in Shazza fashion, we kept the hearts. So we have hearts on the bikini, and hearts in the little hoop there is little hearts. But we're a bedazzled cowgirl in this one. What a stunning photo. This photo was done by one of my favorite photographers back home, called Lauren Moulton, and she just created such a fun vibe, and I love it. It's so cute.
Number 4. We'll trade that out for number 5.
Ooh. Look at it. I'm never like, oh my god, look at my legs. But look at my legs, guys. Look at them. They're out here. They're doing it. They're doing the leg thing. But like, look at this. The colors pop on this. I have so many of my favorite photographers. This photo was taken by my friend Ali Mack, who just messaged me and said she couldn't come to Mania Week because she was sick, and I was very excited to see her. I was going to try and sneak in a photo shoot while she was here. I hit her up halfway through and I said, ooh, maybe we'll do another photo shoot. But I will get another photo shoot with her sometime. But this is such a fun. This was in, oh my god, what was the city called? It's a city down in Georgia. It's like this little
Savannah?
No, it was like a little old town just outside Atlanta. But it was so cute. It was so pretty. And we spent the day taking photos around it. And we just found this lovely bench. And I was wearing this stunning dress, which I don't have it anymore. I moved since this, and like it was one of the things that just didn't make it in the move. And I was like, when I was packing for Mania Week, I was like, oh, I wish I had that pink dress, and I didn't. So I'm sad that I don't have that pink dress because I probably would have worn it tonight.
It's forever in history, though. It's our number 5 photo. Bring it home with you in memory of Shazza's fantastic pink dress.
It is a fantastic pink dress.
Another very patriotic photo. USA.
Look, for someone that's not American, I've taken a lot of American bikini photos. I'm going to do something different this year for 4th of July, alright? So keep an eye out. I'm walking over to this American that's not bikinis. But we do love a good American bikini. We've got the little, what do you guys call them? These little pops.
Oh, the little, I know, stripe pops, but they have a gimmick name.
They have
what?
Rocket Pops.
There you go.
Pops. Okay,
yep.
I got a little rocket pop. Love it. I'm looking so cute here. My hair's pink. I've got the extensions in. Oh my god, I miss my extensions. I've got short hair here now, but when I have the extensions, look at that. Look at the hair. It's just flowing. You can't see it. I can see it. That's all I see.
USA.
But yes, number 6. You want it.
Number 6. Number 7 with the sticky strategically placed.
Gosh, I work with such amazing photographers. This is Harry Aaron. I took this down in Florida. Like, look at the skyline. Look at everything that's been captured in this. It's absolutely stunning. Like, obsessed. Like, facially, just the colors, everything. And yes, as we can see, the little post-it note has been strategically placed. So you do need to purchase the photo with my signature if you want to see
Correct.
the entire photo, obviously.
Well said. That's number 7. Number 8.
Gucci. How's it?
Gucci, yeah. Moulin Rouge, yeah.
That was it. That was the theme for this one.
Yeah.
I was in the little Moulin Rouge photo shoot. Look at it. Look, I'm out here giving looks. Name someone who has such a variety.
No, there is.
Of 8x10
yes,
looks.
tour de force.
Like I am out here serving looks and serving characters and telling stories in my photo shoots. Not just here's a wrestler. No. I'm a burlesque dancer here.
Yep.
I'm out here. I'm out here doing it. I'm trying not to swear, but I forgot that I am Australian and swear a lot. But look at it. It's stunning.
Number 8. And then the last of our 8x10s, number 9.
Oh, as I said, giving looks. Giving so many different looks. Look at this. I actually almost wore this top today.
Oh, really?
I had it in my suitcase and I was like, ooh, maybe, and then I switched out to this. But that would have been real funny if I was out here wearing the exact, because I'm wearing those pants today, but I nearly wore this exact outfit tonight. But look at it. Look at this. This is by my friend Sarah Newman, who does new photography, takes lots of photos of me back home, and just look in a diner, like a 50s diner. Who else is giving this many looks? Okay? I put effort into these photo shoots. I hired out a whole freaking studio for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did. I hired out, they filmed, I guess they do, movie studios and stuff, and you just, but they had, different, sets. So they had, a 50s diner, and then there was, this, boxing gym, and then there was, this Garden of Eden, and then there was, a school. It cost a lot of money, but I got a lot of content out of it, so.
Well, that's what matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. The things I do to give you guys content. So check it out. What are babes? What are babes?
And now, by the way, at the right on 7:45, we're going to talk about Shazza's gear. We have some ring used gear that Shazza's going to tell us all about. You can claim it or do an opening bid, but that will go home potentially with some lucky customer tonight. Check it out right there. Look perfectly signed, and one of the paint pens are a Sharpie.
Yes.
And let's talk about now.
Let's talk. I've got it in my hand.
Yeah, why not?
This gear is actually one of my favorite gears. So one of the very first times I wore it was probably the third or fourth time that I wore it was at Expect the Unexpected in my infamous match with Danny Demanto, which wasn't a death match, but people will think it was a death match because I died, and also because when I wrestled, he hit me in the back with a popper bat, which is a real poppers, that you throw on the ground and fire flames, and it burnt the entire back of this. So I had to get it altered to cover up because the entire back of this got burnt.
Little behind the gear story. I like that. Yeah.
And luckily, I still had some of the fabric left over, and it was very easy.
You can't even tell until you said it. Yeah, that's.
I'd only worn it 4 times at the time, and I was like, no, I love it so much. I'm not ready to part with it. I was like, I need to get this. I tried. I was like, maybe I can just wear it with all the burn marks, and I couldn't. It was very clearly burnt. So if you do get interested in it and you get it, you can take this off and you'll get all the burn marks are under there. But it's very strategically hidden. But that was my favorite in this. Oh, I had so many fun matches in this. I had my favorite match, one of my favorite matches that meant the world to me against Hot Sauce Tracy Williams in this match, in this gear. That match was so important to me because that was I got to be a real wrestler. It was the first time I got to really, not the first time, but it was Hot Sauce Tracy Williams, legend of technical wrestling. And as a female, you don't really get your chance to really test yourself against a wrestler like that on a regular basis. So getting to wear that against him was very, very special to me. I actually wore it the last time I went to WrestleMania. Last Mania weekend, I wore this a few times, which was the last time I did Mania weekend was Dallas, yeah, because I didn't do LA last year, but
A lot of people sat that year out.
LA very expensive, guys.
Yeah.
I ain't about that life. Expensive, hard to drive around. It was just, Dallas was where it's at, and I knew that we were doing Philly this year, and I thought I can wait out for Philly. Philly is a wrestling town. Philly's going to be a fun one. So now I'm here in Philly, and so far it has been a fun one, except for the chop marks, but part of the business, I guess. And also every top I bought for the weekend for any sort of signing, of course, is a booby top, and so now we're just going to have to walk around with chop marks all week. But that is what it is.
But you don't have to walk around with chop marks all week, and you can still bring Shazza's gear home with you. We're looking for an opening bid of $300 or an outright claim of $350 on there, and we'll say the next 45 minutes or so. We'll wind that down right around 8:30 or so. So if you want to get it automatically $350, if you want, it actually looks like you have it on. You set it up pretty perfectly, yeah. Or $300 opening bid, guys. Do not delay. So some of those are sold out. We're sold out on number one. Anthony took the last number one. So we're going to get Anthony's live order, Shazza. So this is going to be in a variety of covers. And you guys can place your orders in the comments, ask your questions about the gear. We can talk more about that if we need to, or just bid in the comments, however you like it. But these will all be for Anthony. In an assortment of colors to Anthony with whatever you'd like to write. Anthony, we got you covered. Cheers to you.
Confirming it is Anthony.
You got it.
You need to check with these things.
And if you need to test anything, right there.
That's perfect, actually. Just want to make sure.
That's a pro. And that blue's going to pop.
Yeah, it is.
And that's our last number one. So if you snoozed, you losed here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony got our last number one. Whoever pre-ordered, you're good to go. But we do have 2 through 8 still available. Only 2 left of the number 2. Number 2. Yep. Only 2 left of the number 2. Look at that. Fantastic. That blue is popping really well.
I knew it would. That's why I chose it. I'm not my first rodeo, guys.
It is not her first rodeo. But yeehaw if you get photo number 3 or 4.
My second rodeo. It's not my first.
So check this out. We've also got these awesome Captain's Treasure. Shazza is card number 5 of our set this year. So you can claim the card. Any of the paint pens will look great. To whoever started the set, we got your cards put to the side. And let's see Anthony's photo. Anthony, thanks for the support. Here's your first photo.
Thank you.
Now, Anthony has 2 more coming up.
Whoop, whoop. What do we got?
This one right here.
Ooh, okay. What color are we going to do with this? I feel like I want to do white with this one.
Let's do it.
Let's get this pen working.
Oh, it's going to be hard to test on that.
I was like,
wait,
I can't see white.
That's going to be hard to test.
Maybe the white's not it. Maybe it's black. I think maybe we do it with
Classy.
Classic black works. This is to Anthony.
To Anthony, yep. Like and share it out, guys. Shazza is our second of 3 virtual signings tonight. Of course, we have the legendary Cowboy Bob Orton, and we'll be back with Miss Mania and Mr. Kate right on 9:15 or so. Cheers to you wherever you are in the world right now. Anthony, your second photo. Let's get tight on that. Boom. Anthony, that's for you from Shazza McKenzie.
Yeah, a little kiss hot, kiss hot.
And photo number 3.
I saw what it was going to be.
Yeah.
And I already
Oh, you got the color ready?
I knew what color I wanted to do with this. I knew I wanted to do pink.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Anthony, that's for you.
This open?
You can.
Okay,
Yep.
I was like, I don't know.
And by the way, as a reminder, any of these photos can be upgraded with a kiss for an additional $10. Treat yourself. It's the freaking weekend. It's WrestleMania / WrestleCon weekend. Jeff, you are next in the queue, our friend Jeff. That pink doing work. Might be the second rodeo, but not your first.
No, not my first. I said sky's the limit because the sky's the limit on my career and also because it's really freaking cool.
Great shot of the sky.
Yeah, yeah, it's like a pun.
Simpatico.
Yeah, it's like a pun, but I said it, so it's not.
Kenny, we are sold out of number 1. We are sold out of the number 1.
Should we put little Anthony's sticker back on it?
Little Anthony.
So sorry, Anthony. You might be a big Anthony. You might be a medium Anthony. I don't know.
Medium Anthony.
Medium Anthony.
Now, we got one coming up. Our friend Jeff. This one's going to be to Jeff. with any message as I fix this tripod.
All right, but what spelling of Jeff?
Good question. Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I can do that.
Let's do it. Shout out to our friend Jeff. Mike Romes, you're in the queue. Jeff, we got you covered. Tim, David, Andrew, Steve Kai.
Oh, I feel like I know Steve.
You do. You probably do.
I
Yeah.
was like, I know that name. Why do I know that name?
Jeff. There it is. Can you throw any message on to Jeff in that little space right there?
No, Jeff.
Oh, off with his head.
I really want to write my name as Jeff, but I won't.
But
I won't, because I'm sure you get that every freaking day of your life.
Steve Kai, we got you down for a number 2 and a number 8, Dan. 2 and an 8. Here you go, my friend. There it is. Jeff, does that say stay cool?
It says stay cool. Normally I write be cool, stay in school, but I decided I didn't know how old Jeff was, so he probably doesn't need to stay in school. So he just has to stay cool instead of stay in school.
To Jeff, just stay cool.
Just stay cool.
School's optional.
If you are in school, do stay. It is a good... I would highly recommend getting an education. As a
Headline, Shazza McKenzie says, don't stay in school.
As someone that didn't stay in school, I'd highly recommend getting the education.
David Leonard, this one's going to be to Mike. Any message? To Mike.
Ooh. Yellow. Is yellow from... Test yellow.
You know what? You can test it, actually?
That was a foolish moment of...
That's what I've actually been testing.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's go.
2 and 8, right? 2 and 8?
2 and 8, yep.
You said to Mike?
To Mike. You got it. Cheers to everyone watching at home. Like and share out. We're having a good time with Shazza. And we'll be continuing our good time with Mr. K Ryan 915. Shazza also be continuing her good time at Wale Mania.
Woo!
Okay, 2 and 8. Got it. 2. And can you grab an 8?
Yes, guys, I will be going to Wale Mania. Will I have to go on stage? Who knows? Should I go on stage? No, I shouldn't, because I'm embarrassing and weird. But to Mike, thanks for the support. Yeah, it's a classic, but I do truly appreciate everyone that supports me. I literally would not have been able to move to America to pursue my dream if people didn't support me.
Absolutely.
I would still be back home working my 40 hours a week at my office job doing data entry and crying. So, yeah.
Mike, check that out. Thank you for the support as well. Now, Steve Kai, he got himself a number 2. This one will not be personalized. Any color.
Just sign in it.
Just sign, yep. And then he's going to get himself the first upgrade of the night.
Ooh. All right. I think is the blue going to look good?
Yeah, I think the blue will look good. That blue's going to pop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Steve Kai, you're going to love that. Check that out. Your first of 2 photos.
And then this one's getting kissed.
This one is not getting
Oh,
kissed. The next one is getting
this
kissed.
One's not getting kissed, okay? Sorry. We're not kissing this one, but this is, there you go.
But it's signed beautifully.
It's signed stunning. I know, I have such stunning handwriting.
Boom. This one, however, will be getting the full kiss upgrade.
This makes sense that this is the one we would kiss.
Yes. Moulin
Good
Rouge.
choice. I'm blowing a kiss in the photo, so that is a genius.
Steve Kai, he knows where it's at.
He knows what the deal is. All right.
Also not personalized. You know, I think that white could look good on there.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Yeah, let's test it on here. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my god, it's making some squeaky.
The
noises
squeaky,
that I do not
yeah.
like.
Is that like nails on the board to you?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. All right, and we're kissing this one. All right.
We have our first kiss
We
upgrade.
have our first kiss upgrade. My little helper, Nixie, Jess is here to...
You want to get on?
You can go. Okay. This is Nixie. She's
Shout out to Nixie.
Independent professional wrestler from St. Louis. Ooh, I think we go with the glitter.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Good choice.
Good choice.
Thank you, Nixie.
Of course.
Rocking the retro Phillies gear.
Yes.
Colors popping. This is for you, Steve Kai. So none of you can be first, but you can be next. Treat yourself with a Kiss upgrade. Like our man, Steve Kai. There it is.
Oh, look at it.
There it is. The zoom in, stunning. And because I learned from Tessmacher,
Yes, we got the.
we're gonna
put the little.
put the little protector right over here.
Solved.
Right over here.
Everything is solved.
Our friend Jeff, and he's treating himself with a Kiss upgrade. To Jeff with love, any color.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know what I think for that one?
What do you think? Let's go.
Oh, this is the color I'm thinking, but I need to look for the marker. Did you see the?
What color? What
Yeah, this one right here.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is gonna.
Ooh,
Yeah.
This is Jeff
This will be to Jeff with love.
with love.
And the Kiss upgrade, so it makes sense.
Jeff again.
Yep.
Oh, this is a good pen.
It may not be what was the rodeo line? It's not my first rodeo. It might be my second.
It definitely is my second.
That pops though, yeah.
It really does. That was a very good.
With love and with a little kiss.
I always get a kiss. Don't you worry. I G'd up my lips. That's what she said.
What did you say? You G'd up your lips?
And then I said that's what she said because I'm 5.
There it is, Jeff. That's for you.
There we go.
Oh, that looks great.
Good color. The light color is good because the photos are dark. So like we can.
Yeah.
We're getting a good mix up. Is there a lid to this pen?
Yes, I have it
want to
over
dry
here.
it out.
Yeah, good call.
Not my first rodeo.
So who's going to be the first person to get that as their inscription? Not my first rodeo.
Preferably on the rodeo photo.
It has to be. It has to be.
So next time I sign a rodeo one, we're getting an inscription. I'm like, what's that noise? Oh, it's the chains on my top. I'm stop that now. I'm 5-year-old.
We have a question. Our friend Tom.
Hi, Tom.
He wants to know, he really enjoys you in GCW. He wants to know memories of GCW.
I mean, look, my debut for GCW, which was Joey Janela's Spring Break 3 in New Jersey, when all the girls attacked Joey Janela and all the boys and destroyed the clusterfuck, and I broke a giant bundle of tubes over Jimmy Lloyd's head, and then proceeded to cut his head open. He has a giant scar on his head thanks to me.
Courtesy of Shazza.
Jimmy Lloyd will never forget Shazza McKenzie. And that's the way I want it to be. So that's my like I couldn't have asked for a better debut to have such a cool moment and to be the leader of this pack of women that were beating up the guys. Though, fun fact, it didn't get caught on the stream, but as I'm dragging Joey out from the backstage, I literally, because in the White Eagle, all the fans are packed in like this. I'm dragging him out, and I trip, and I literally just fall on my ass. But it did. The cameras on the ring.
Never happened then. Yeah.
But everyone that was up on the balcony, they're like, we saw that.
David, we did not get yours done yet. And then, by the way, the add-on that Tom put is that he enjoys watching you in GCW, but he also said, except when Maki Ito is wielding a pizza cutter.
Well, yeah, look, not great getting pizza cutted, but, memorable. So,
Sure.
And that was also really cool. I've done so many cool things in GCW, considering I'm not a GCW original, but there was it was a 5-way women's match for the GCW Heavyweight Championship, and all 5 women were from different countries. It was
That's cool.
Yeah, it was Maki from Japan, me from Australia, Alison Kay from America, Masha from Russia, and Lufisto from Canada. That's crazy. How cool is that? That's history-making stuff. I'm so lucky. I forget how lucky I am in life sometimes, but it's been cool. Cool things have happened.
You know who else is lucky? Our friend Sylvester.
Whoa.
Sylvester is lucky. He's upgrading himself. This one is going to be to Sylvester.
Okay.
Any color you'd like.
Any color. I'm going to go with pink.
Let's do it.
Nixie, can I grab the other lip gloss for this one? Because I think this one needs to be a darker kiss. Yes. For the... this have the stuff that stinks? Yes, it does. I can feel it.
Yeah,
I
it's
said,
like
but
the
this
lip
is the
plumping.
this is the lip plumping lip gloss.
Oh.
Yeah, guys don't understand, but if there's any women watching that have used lip gloss, they understand the lip pumping. Lip pumping.
If you understand, put it in the comments. Smash the like button and share out.
Okay, SYLVES.
Oh. SYLVESTER. Yeah. I thought you were going to go by my handwriting, which is the shits.
I was looking at it and then I went,
Yeah,
nope,
no,
I'm gonna
it's
ask.
yeah. Good call.
Okay, did you say there was a message? Or
To Sylvester.
and then just
Just any message and then a kiss upgrade. Yep. Sylvester, we got you covered. There's our number 2 photo. By the way, only 2 left of the number 1. If you're here looking for a number 1, that's not happening because it's NWO sold out. We do have 2 number 2s left, but a lot of the other numbers are running low. Don't wait. Appreciate, make your purchase right now and treat yourself with a kiss upgrade.
No, that's it. 1, 2 left.
Just one.
One number
Dan just informed me. Only 1 number 2 left, guys. Bring USA home with you. And our number 2 photo.
Okay. I'm gonna end up with lip gloss all over me. That's alright, that's life, right? That's what, for the love of the game. Okay.
The Wally Mania pregame. Captain's Corner Happy Hour. Like and share out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go.
There it is. Oh, that was great.
Love,
Sylvester, that's for you with love.
With love.
Here you go, Dan.
Test marker trick.
Yeah, test marker trip. Yep.
Shout out to the other Brooke. Remember when there's a whole storyline about who was Bully Ray's?
Oh yeah, Brooke Hogan. And
It
yeah.
was going to be Brooke Hogan, but then it
That's
was
right.
Swerve. Don't get me started on some TNA.
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh.
Aces and Eights. Yeah.
We all remember
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Shout out to Aces and Eights is pretty badass. Yeah. Yeah.
Peak TNA.
We were with D'Lo Brown. He got rid of his last Aces and Eights ring worn vest on the happy hour. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony, he wants to know if you could talk again about your match with Danny DeMonto from 2 years ago. He missed it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's the gear I was wearing in that. The first match I had with him. We've now had 3. So we had our first match at Expect the Unexpected, which was I came out prepared to wrestle because we were just wrestling, to my knowledge. But he said, "Nah, I don't do that wrestling thing." Well, actually, no. I think he said, "I'll do that real wrestling thing for you," and I said, "No. I'll do the wrestling. I'll do the wrestling that you like to do." And then anyway, I died. It was my first time going through a door. The first door I went through was a mousetrap door. I'd gone through tables before, but I really wanted to go through a door because to me, a door is the most American independent wrestling symbolic
100%.
thing ever.
100%.
Because I was like, why are Americans always going through doors? This is so random. And then someone explained to me that they're really, really cheap at Habitat for Humanity, and that's why.
Ooh, a little inside baseball there. Shout out to Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah, we love that. But yeah, so I went through my first American door. I went through like 3 doors that night. I died. Oh my gosh. But the gear got burnt because it was also the first time I've ever been hit with a popper bat, which is like, imagine like the plastic fake like baseball bats that you kids play with, you know, and then wrapped it around with like, I guess like some sort of sticky thing, and then the little poppers that, you know, 4th of July you throw on the ground, they pop, 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 them stuck, glued all around it, so that the second it hit me, not only is it the most loudest thing ever, it's also fire, and it burnt me. So I pretty much came, is what I'm saying.
Ooh.
I was born in the ashes. My family wasn't burnt. I didn't burn my family and then come to Hell in a Cell, but you know, close to that.
By the way, we talked about Brooke Hogan, Brooke Tessmacher earlier. My daughter Brooke is on the chat right now. Hi, Brooke.
Oh, hi, Brooke.
Yes.
How old's Brooke?
She's 10. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
hi, Brooke.
hi, Dad. It's Brooke. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, she said Brookie. So that's interesting. That's how she spells Brookie. That works. We can spell it that way.
Does Brooke want to be a wrestler?
She does not, but she thinks it's really cool whenever I have female guests on.
Aw, that's
So
amazing.
doesn't care about the male guests.
Yeah.
We'll get a photo for Brookie later. Brookie, if you're still
Absolutely.
watching, we'll get Shazza to sign a photo for you. But first thing she does when I get home, can I get my photo? So,
I truly, like, the best thing about, not that all the grown male fans aren't, like, the best thing ever, but man, when, like, a young girl comes up to me at the merch desk, I can't explain that feeling. It is just, like, there's nothing better. Like, it's like, oh, okay, I'm doing something good. Like, I'm showing women that they can be strong and powerful, and that they're not, like, that they have, it's just the best feeling in the world. So that makes me so happy that she at least is excited for feet, I guess.
Brookie, you'll get a photo and half price, baby. Love you. So this is, I'm just kidding, Brookie. So our friend Carl sent these in, a bunch of Shine posters that he has, and he'd love to get you in any color that you think will work, Shazza.
Oh my gosh, this is like 2013?
He's got, I don't know what year that is. He's got 100 over here, this one, and then also this one, which is 113.
Yeah. So this shine would have been, oh yeah, April 9th. So this is Friday, April 9th. This was, I attended my very, very first WrestleMania weekend with WrestleCon, and like it was the first time I think that they like did the whole indie wrestling gimmick, really, 2013, and then this was a week after it, or 2 weeks after it, because we did WrestleMania, then we drove to Chicago, we did Shimmer, and then we drove to Florida, and we did this.
Oh, so you stayed in the States for a few weeks?
Yeah, for 2 weeks. That was WrestleMania 2013. Also, fun fact, you can see Dakota Kai and formerly known as Billie Kay. When we all went to WrestleMania, it was in New Jersey, and then in 2019, I went to WrestleMania again, and in the exact same arena that I was sitting next to Billie Kay in 2013, watching our first WrestleMania together. I watched her win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships.
How cool is that for your friend? Yeah,
it was the most amazing feeling ever to be able to witness something like that in the same stadium. Anyway, sorry, I just got very emotional.
No, absolutely.
I get real sentimental. I think wrestling's really cool and sentimental and stuff. I'm just signing this, right?
Any color, anywhere you want.
Let's do this.
Carl, your first poster. And we're going to get AK will be with us tomorrow. Allison K. We'll get her on there as well.
Yes.
Carl. Now we have another one with you, Shazza. This is 100. We'll slide.
Another WrestleMania weekend.
What year was that?
This is 2018.
Okay.
New Orleans. Yes. Yeah, Louisiana. This is, I wrestled Tessa Blanchard. I was a Carter Shimmer champion at the time. See, I got a belt. I have a belt. I'm a champion.
It's on the photo.
Yeah, exactly.
Carl, your second poster is getting done right now.
Oh, British sandwich.
There was that 2013 was a crazy time.
Yeah.
So many.
And it's a stacked roster.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, here you sorry.
Carl, got another one for you? Shimmer 100. Shimmer 1. Oh, this has the full roster on the back. That's really
this one
cool.
has the full roster.
Oh, that one does too?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
They always have
that's cool.
Full roster on the back. Oh, look at that. This was peak Shaz. This was peak happy-go-lucky babyface Shaz. Look how snug I am there. This is, what a hottie toddy. I get distracted. It's crazy looking at all these old photos for me. Fun fact, Steph DeLander, she did my hair that day.
Oh, that is a fun fact.
She used to be a hairdresser, and when this photo was taken, she was over here being my young girl, and now she's SDL. So
That pink
that
is
means
doing
that
work.
Since Nixie is spending this weekend being my young girl, in 6 years she will be the next SDL.
See?
Fuck yeah.
So, there we go.
That's for you, Carl. And then the last one that we're going to get Shazza on, Shimmer 113. This is WrestleMania weekend.
We love WrestleMania weekend.
Right here. Oh, this is a great quality of this one. Wow.
Look at me. I'm on the poster of all these Shimmer ones.
You are.
I keep saying it in pink. Pink's my favorite color, so please don't be upset that they're all pink. I just really like pink.
I don't think Carl's going to have a problem with that.
Yeah. Carl.
Carl's a good dude. And he probably wants whatever color you want to put on there.
Yeah.
For picture.
And I think everyone knows that I love pink. Brit's on this one too.
Yeah.
Brit, Mercedes, Shotzi.
Ooh, that looks really good
all
up there.
those up there.
Look at
Everyone's
that.
in this.
And Carl, your fourth poster, and we're going to get Allison to sign a few of them tomorrow as well.
Yes.
We're going to let them dry over here.
Shout out to AK.
Back to the photo. Shout out to AK, Detroit's own. This is going to be 2 Sylvester. Any color that you'd like, Shazza.
Maybe I'll do red.
Let's do it.
That sounds fun. This one. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. Sylvester. I wrote this before. I know how to... Sylvester.
DJ says he hopes that you can get that belt off Sierra at AEW on 420 if you're going to be there.
I do think I should. I think I should take that belt right off her. And I don't care if Skyblue gets in the mix too. I'll beat both their asses.
Oh, you heard it here.
Mm-hmm. I'll beat both their asses.
That ass is going to be black and blue when she's done with you, Sky.
Exactly.
Yeah, Sky black and blue.
Sky black and blue off in this bitch.
Yeah.
There we go, Sylvester.
Sylvester, thank you. Matches the Rocket Pop, which I probably would have been here all day trying to guess that name.
Yes. I mean, I would have Googled it.
Well, yeah.
Like, okay, it's time for Google.
Yeah, at some point. Millie, you're up next. This one's going to be 2 Millie, M-I-L-L-I-E, with any message.
M-I-L-L-I-E.
Yep.
Yes, okay, I can start. Ooh, I want to do the purple.
Oh, we should have done that. So the Hex are the Captain's Corner Spelling Bee champs. They have 19 consecutively spelled names right. Kylan King couldn't beat them. A lot of people tried. Would you like to try, Shazza? No pressure.
This one time, I was in a spelling bee contest with Matt Tremont for GCW, and the word was potato, and I put the E on the end. So
So Shazza's going to respectfully back out.
I know my strong points. So this is Millie, M-I-L-L-I-E.
Yes, you got it. Oh, in the purple.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
Did the Hex win as a team?
They did win as a team. Yes. They did win as a team. And they actually took turns. Yeah.
Okay.
They took over. I believe Kylie Ray was the previous spelling bee
I think this
champ.
is stunning.
That purple.
That purple on that white wall with them mixed with the gear.
With the gear. That pops. Millie, you're going to love that. Carl said the posters came out perfect. Thank you.
Yay!
Ken, Wilmer, Darren. Oh, no, we're not going to do that. I guess if you want Mick Whittle. So he would like you to try Mick Whittle. So we'll skip to... We can't do that one because that one's completely sold out. So we'll do this one, Shazza, where in case you don't get it right, he wants you to attempt to spell Mick Whittle.
Mick, like, is this one word?
It's a gimmick last name. McKenzie is the last name.
Okay.
Mick Whittle. I-T-T-L-E.
L-E.
To Mick Whittle.
Love the name.
Cheers to you, Mick Whittle. And we're going to have Dan and Shazza go over the photos again shortly. After we get this one done for our friend Mick Whittle.
This one's a bit... I can tell that the ink needs a bit of a drying.
Oh, so should I not hold it up?
We'll just
Oh.
show it, we'll hold it up. It needs a... Ooh!
Good
I
save.
can just see that I couldn't feel it. It said, to Mick Whittle. Love the name, mate.
Mick Whittle. That's the only photo that we're going to get done as Mick Whittle. The other two will be Andrew. Now, Danger's Dan.
Mick Whittle's real name is Andrew?
Well, Andrew's the first name. Mick Whittle's the last name. But it's a gimmick name.
I can spell Andrew, guys.
Yeah. Well, that's why he specifically requested Mick Whittle. So now, we're going over the photos once more. So let's show everyone our number 2, Dan.
Yeah, I was like,
Last one.
Last number 2 confirmed.
Ooh.
Number 3... Number 3. Number 4. It's not her first rodeo. Number 4. Number 5. Legs for days. Number 6. USA. Number 6. Number 7. You don't need to do the. Don't. It's the gimmick. What are you doing? What are you doing? Dan, major heat. There you go. Save.
Away for free.
That's our number 7. Buy the photo. No, you ain't kidding. Number 8, a little Moulin Rouge.
I thought they'd want to see it.
Well, I'm sure they do, but they'd have to purchase.
I got to pay for it. I got to.
And then number 9, and your favorite diner or your favorite pizza shop in the 1950s.
Exactly.
Mike Rhodes is going to treat himself with a Kiss upgrade. This one's going to be to Mike. Any message with a Kiss upgrade.
M-I-K-E.
M-I-K-E.
I I can do MIKE. Oh, this was the fun blue, wasn't it?
Fun blue, we're going to call that.
That was, yeah.
That was, yeah.
That's what I'm going to call it. To Mike.
To Mike.
Spell Mike.
Ben, Denver. You're right. Can AK beat the old record? We'll find out tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Derek, what's up? Place your orders in the comments.
This was a kiss upgrade, wasn't it? For
That
Mike?
sure was. Mike knows where his bread is buttered.
Yeah, he does. Or where my bread's buttered because it gives me money.
It's who doesn't like buttered bread? By the way, so let me ask you. I've got a few children, and they love the Micmacs, and the Micmacs do some songs, and they sing about fairy bread a lot. Is fairy bread good because it looks, based on some photos I see,
Ooh, I need to put
it looks a little suspect.
I need to put more lip gloss on.
Upgrade that lip gloss.
It didn't lip gloss.
It didn't take, but we're going to do round 2. Look at that, Mike. Here at Captain's Corner with Shazza McKenzie. We make sure you get what you need.
We're getting so many layers on this.
If it takes 2 layers, 2 applications, we're going to do it here.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. It's there. It's very, I don't know, why did I do it on my skin? Did I do it maybe if I did it in another place? I don't know.
It matches with the flesh.
Yeah.
But you can see it when it gets close. Yeah, you can definitely see it.
It's definitely there.
Yeah.
It's layered on.
It is.
It's layered on there. But fairy bread is the most delicious thing in the world. I cannot wait till I have some sort of children's birthday here that I get to provide a dish for, and I just bring fairy bread, because people will be like, why have you just given us bread with sugar? And I'll say, have you had bread with butter and sugar? It's great. It's phenomenal. It's the best invention ever. That's essentially what it is, because it's just sprinkles. It's white bread, butter, and sprinkles.
Is it toasted?
No.
Not toasted.
No.
Never toasted.
No.
Oh, Dan, you're a fairy bread guy?
No, but it's interesting what she's saying.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's delicious.
It's very simple looking. I've seen somewhere it looks very good, and somewhere it looks like fugazi.
It
You know,
tastes delicious,
yeah.
no matter what. It could look like crap.
But it still tastes good?
Tastes good. Can you imagine a world where bread, butter, and then little coloured sugary dots doesn't taste good?
right.
I've had fairy bread and it's pretty awesome.
Ooh, okay.
It's good.
Have you guys had fairy bread? Let us know
Yeah.
below.
It's the best Australian delicacy that we have, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. Beats Lamingtons.
What's that?
It's like Lamington's like a little like sponge cake, and then there's like this chocolate kind of coating around it, and then like coconut like flakes around it. I don't know. It's like a I don't know, Australian sweet, I guess. I don't know. It's a thing. I don't know. But
That doesn't sound bad. Yeah,
they're
yeah.
nice, but they're not.
There's no fairy
There's
bread.
no fairy bread. Yeah, fairy bread's where it's at.
Now, David Indy, this is for our friend David. David gets a spicy inscription on all the photos. David's a naughty, naughty boy. To David, kiss my
Okay.
ass. There it is. I said it, guys, only because it's almost 8 o'clock Eastern time. I did. The temperature heated up in the room as I was saying that 3-letter word.
Right?
To David, yep. David, that's for you. And that pops really well in that silver.
That's great.
Cheers to you, David. There it is, David. Now, David, if you really want to treat yourself, get yourself a kiss on there. But in the meantime, we'll put that to the side.
But I have lip gloss to upgrade.
Upgrade.
I will upgrade you by me kissing the thing, the poster.
The thing.
The photo that you purchased.
Our friend Troy, he'd love to have you on this. And why don't you talk a little bit about the AEW All-In Battle Royal, right?
Yep.
Big show. Any color you want. I think I know what color you're going to pick. And maybe talk about that moment and memory of it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so being in the AEW, the first ever women's casino battle royale, I also, as a result of, so there was another Australian in it. Tennille was also in the match.
Sure.
But I came out first, and therefore I will forever be the first Australian to ever professionally wrestle for AEW.
Oh, you heard that, Tennille?
Buddy Matthews, I believe, was the first one signed, but
Semantics.
I mean, I had to sign a contract to do this, so it was just a one-day contract, so it's the same, okay? Like, same. It's the same. But it was amazing. I had like been in talks with AEW at the time over like a few months, like before they'd even announced it, and then to when it was happening. But it looked like it wasn't going to happen, and I didn't get the message or call as they say it when recounting wrestling stories. But it was a text message until 2 weeks beforehand. They said, "Hey, are you still available on August 31st?" And I said, "Yeah." Even if I'm not, I will become.
I'll make myself available.
Right now.
Oh, actually, I'll look at my schedule. Yeah, no, I'm available. And then, so it all came together in like, from them getting me that message, and then within like 24 hours, I had my flights and my hotel information. I was like, oh, this is just happening. And then I was like panicked, and I was like, I have to get gear. I was a headless chicken, and then I was like, I have to get my hair done. And then I dyed my hair pink for the first time because I wanted to like stand out. Who knew that standing out was going to be Britt Baker super kicking me in the face?
That's the moment. The split with the super. Yeah.
That's the moment. And you know what? Like I said, I knew when I got there, I wasn't going to have like. I knew like I had a very short amount of time to make an impression, right? Like this isn't 10, 20 minutes of wrestle around and show them what you can do. Like I was like, what are my greatest hits? What can I get in like 30 seconds to a minute? And I got in exactly what I wanted, which was my split stunner, and then led into me getting super kicked and getting eliminated. And that was literally. That was all that.
Move,
yeah,
by the way. Yeah.
I couldn't ask for anything more. Like I wasn't there to like go freaking throw. Like I know my strengths. I know what I do good. I know what I do bad, and I know not to do that. So I didn't do that. I just stick to it and
You played the hits.
Got my face on the TV. Got a good photo. Made some money and became a meme. And now I've signed this.
And now you've signed the AEW ring.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got another AEWI. My friend Tim, I think we have to do this one in pink as well. Thank you. Can you put this over there, Dan?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know where I'm doing this.
I'll let you decide where.
Ooh, okay.
Wherever you find a comfy spot.
Like, where do I want to sit?
There's some real estate open, though, on there.
There is.
And we'll go over photos. Under 30 minutes to get in your 8x10 order for Shazza. And we're going to talk about the gear once more.
Yes, we are.
Put it somewhere where they'll always see it.
On the white, yeah.
Exactly. Not my first rodeo.
No. Someone purchased the cowboy photo, the cowgirl photo, so you can get the Not My First Rodeo inscription. Whoa. There it is. Oh, that pops.
Yes,
that pops.
Oh, SDL. Oh my. So shout out to SDL who
also did pink, yeah.
Yes, queen.
And by the way, Natalia Markova took up Tommy Rich like real estate with that signature. I didn't realize that till now.
I'm gonna take over some of this.
You did. You claimed your space on the W.
Yeah.
Mick Whittle is back.
Mick Whittle is back?
Yeah, this one is going to be to Andrew, though. Yes, correct.
Fine, Andrew. All right, let's go with some red.
And we've got some of the Captain's Treasure cards coming up. As a reminder, you can claim them right here. Get in yours. Do not delay. Oh, that looks good. In that red? Yeah. Mick Whittle. There it is. The most patriotic picture.
Yes. I am a patriot. Patriot?
Patriot. Patriot sounds fancier for sure.
It does.
Yeah.
That's what I want to say. I want to say patriot.
Curtis wants to know, do you love Hugh Jackman, Chris Hemsworth, and Rebel Wilson?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, easy answer.
But I think I would love them even if I wasn't Australian.
He also asked those questions when we had Tennille on. So
Yeah, I was like, I feel like even if I wasn't Australian, I would still be a fan of these three actors. Like, you know, Rebel's hilarious. Hemsworth is Thor, and Jackman is fucking Wolverine. Like,
can't go wrong.
I'm gonna not like them. Like, they're great. Yeah.
William Cox. Now I think we should do this red. He doesn't want it personalized, but he is going to treat himself with the Kiss upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And we're doing some cards coming up. Oh, that red. See, you're welcome, McWhittle. I told you the red was going to work.
Mm-hmm. Let's get this going. So funny just putting lip gloss on.
As a great Canadian,
I want to see what I'm doing.
Sami Zayn said, Shazza must be feeling very oos.
Oos. Oh,
There it is, Bill. That's for you.
it's it there. Nice in there. We got a little kiss going on.
There it is. Boom.
I have a fun bloodline story yesterday. I got on the plane. Nothing I was wearing was remotely to do with wrestling. But obviously the plane was going to Philadelphia, so there was a lot of wrestling fans on the plane. And I sat down, and the person sitting next to me didn't say, hey, you going to Philly for Mania. I sat down, and he said, so, do you acknowledge our tribal chief?
That's awesome.
And I said, yes, but like, what about me has made you think that I'm going to WrestleMania? Like, I was like, I feel like I'm dressed like a pretty, like...
So he didn't know you were Shazza?
No, he had no idea who I was. He was like, oh, so you're going, like after that, he was like, oh, yeah, I'm going, like, he was like, oh, so you are going for Mania? And I was like, yeah, I'm a wrestler. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to, like, a bunch of, like, the GCW shows. I was like, do you not know who I am? What the fuck?
Well, how many people did he ask that to? That's the real question.
I assumed that everyone that he walked past, he had asked. Because, there's nothing about me that said, this is a professional wrestler. Like, to my knowledge, unless I just scream it when I walk down the street or something in my lazy, regular human clothes. I must. Maybe I do. Maybe that's the reality.
We're going to do our first set of the Captain's Treasure cards. I think the thin blue is going to look really good over here. So we've got Color Family, your first card, Sarah, and also we'll hold off on Evan. So we'll just do both of those in the
It's my first time seeing them like in person.
Yeah.
It's stunning. All right, I'm just signing these.
Correct, yes. But we'll do, Shaz, if you want to slide them, I'll put them. Oh, that looks great.
Yes, it does. Yeah, I'm gonna.
So this first one.
If they're hard to pick up.
Yep. Sarah, your first one. If you want to lay them out over there, dude. Second one.
Ooh, stunning.
Cullen Family, your first one. Cullen Family, second one. Evan, we're going to hold off on yours. And then we've got this one for Bear. That looks good in the blue. Well, you held on to that one.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
Boom. And while we let these dry, we're going to talk about the ring used gear one more time, guys. You guys have bought your photos. You've bought your cards. Why don't you go home with a little ring used gear? Shazza, hit us with it. Can you tell us about the gear that you have one more time?
I can. Let's look it out. Guys, I brought this to Philadelphia specifically to sell it on this feed, so someone better be buying.
Go home with it, guys. Come on. Bring it home with you.
Take it to Wale Mania after this? I could. Maybe that's my new fit for Wale Mania. But I'd prefer it to go home with one of you guys. So here it is. This is what it looks like on me. But my most famous match that I wore it in was my first match with Danny DeManto, where I got burnt and had to recover the gear. I wore it last 2022 for WrestleMania weekend in Dallas. I wore it in a few matches there. I wore it at Black Label Pro. I wore it at Wrestling Open against Tracy Williams, which is one of my favorite matches. I wore it back home a bunch for PWA. It is one of my favorite sets that I've had made. It was the first time. It was the first of this style of gear that I got made, and the first time when I switched to the one piece, which I do now, which was, I don't know why I wasn't wrestling in a one piece for so not that it's just, guys, I don't have to worry about things anymore.
It's a lot more comfortable, right?
Do you know how much easier it is to wrestle when you're not worried that things are falling out of places? It's great. You become a much better wrestler when you're not worried about things. This gear is why I ended up in wearing the one piece. And I also really like that because everyone was kind of doing the garters at the time, and I was like, oh, I want to try something different. So I did on one side I did a little mesh short, which I thought was really cute and really accentuated. And it's got a little belt, so cute, little belt that hooks up and has my little broken heart on it. But yeah, this is one of my favorite gears, and I've worn it in some very important matches. Namely, the Tracy Williams match and the Danny DeManto matches are two of the most important matches of my career, and very much important to me. So this is my gear, and it comes with. I got the leg bits as well, guys. Yeah, that one's boring. That one is just black. Fuck. This one has a heart on it. I was like, one of them has a heart on it. You get a little leg piece.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. And this is, I always wore the heart on the leg so if, sometimes I do this thing where I give 10 kicks on the apron. Or on the apron. Yeah, well, I'm on the apron. And I always do my kicks. I've always put this on my, the heart on my right. Yeah, I was like, right. I do all my kicks with. So that was in my head, that was a cute little thing that I would do. It's this little behind the curtain, behind the scenes, a little sneakity peek of that stuff. But yeah, that's.
Millie said this gear is synonymous with Shaz.
It is. I love this gear. I got some really cute profile, promo shots in it, which I obviously don't use anymore because I'm trying to sell this gear, so I'm not wearing them. But there were some really nice photos I got taken in these as well. So.
Do not delay. Opening bid $300, or do not wait the next 25 minutes. Claim it now for $350.
I know. I'm dancing great. I'm doing it.
Well, that's the Wale Mania stretch.
That's it.
Yeah, that's.
You gotta get in the mood. Get in the yeah. Guys, they're not gonna know what hit them.
Now, if they do ask you to come up stage, are you more likely to sing, rap a few bars, or maybe hit them with some moves?
I'm more likely to just stare into the abyss and look.
Option
at
4.
Deer
Deer in headlights?
in headlights. No, that's not it. It's
Okay, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, I have a whole Dropbox of promo photos. Let me. I don't know. I have some really cute.
Sometimes they see a picture of you in it.
Yeah, right.
That's
Let me. I have a Dropbox full of photos. Where's my phone? My phone in my little purse. Sorry.
Maybe.
Sorry.
Well,
So I'll get you a little.
Yeah, we'll get a little tease. We'll show Shazza in the gear, and then we're going to get this for Sylvester. This might be the rodeo inscription to Sylvester.
Not my first rodeo.
There it is.
I got it.
Vincent, what's up? Hope you're well. The next round of cards is coming through. It's going to be John James, Zach Weiss,
This actually might be my favorite one.
and
that I've
Ryan
signed.
O'Malley. Oh, that looks
So
great.
stunning. That looks
It does. That pink pops,
Pink
and the
pops.
not my first rodeo inscription
It's everything
brings
else.
it home. Everything you can need in a photo, ladies and gentlemen. Sylvester. Oh, that's good because it's personalized.
Oh, yeah.
Martin, what's up?
Let me find.
Evan, you're going to be coming up in the queue. Zach, you're coming up in the queue. Tom Fry, you're coming up in the queue. William Costigan McWhittle, your last photo's coming up. We're going to get to a lot of stuff in the next 20 minutes or so. Millie said, finally, you got to do it.
Come on, perfect.
Well, let's show, while Shazza's doing that, let's show the photos once more, Dan.
Yeah, we do that.
What we're going to do is we're going to count down. Oh, there it is.
I got it.
There it is.
What a bang. What a bang.
There it is.
We got.
Number 8 photo. Our number 7 photo. Do not move the sticky, Dan. Our number 6 photo.
Lenny's lesson.
Never make the same mistake twice.
Our number 5 photo. Our number 4 photo. Our number 3 photo. And that's our last number 2 photo. And our number 1 photo is sold out.
Ow.
Done.
No more.
There's none. You can't have it.
You cannot. Now, we've got card-wise coming up. We've got John James, Ryan O'Malley, and Sean. We can do all of these in that thin blue.
Thin blue it is.
Yep.
Baby.
And we got a couple of KISS upgrades on the cards coming after for that. So that's going to be for Justin and Bill. That blue is flowing.
One over here. Ooh.
There it is. Thank you. And last but not least for that particular trio, once again, Justin and Bill, they traded themselves with a KISS upgrade. There it is. So these next 2 Shazza, they'll be signed, but they'll also be kissed.
Okay.
So
I'm trying to think of kissing him and then is the
I think kissing them is going to be the move.
Kissing
Yes.
first and then
Yeah. We're going to do the kiss first and the signature second.
Sometimes you just gotta figure out your options.
The application.
What's happening?
You don't want to kiss the pin pen.
No.
Right, so.
Well, and it's harder with the cards too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's less space. I want to make sure I have the appropriate amount of stuff. Okay. The kiss has been done.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that looks great on the card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our first kissed card. I don't know if that's Justin or that's Bill. I'll see as soon as Shazza slides it over. The lift. It's William.
I was like, I can't
Bill.
read
No.
I can't read your handwriting.
Check it out. Oh, it's great with the kiss. Boom. That means you're next, Justin. Application.
It's happening, guys. I'm doing it.
It is. We're doing it. Captain's Corner Happy Hour with Shazza McKenzie. 15 minutes to get your live personalized photo in. However you like. Get your bid on the gear too while you're here. This is yours, Justin. Boom goes the dynamite. There it is. You're becoming quite the pro, by the way, picking them up. I've seen a lot of talent struggle on that end of the table. I'll tell you that.
Right. Well, it probably helps that I don't have long nails.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I didn't say female talent. I just meant talent in general. I mean talent like 5-6 seconds. I'm like, oh, I got it. It's fine.
It's fine. I'll do it.
Tom, you're coming up in the queue. Our friend Tom is a big fan of what you've been doing in GCW. This is going to be to Tom with any message. That was calling you.
I'm gonna do it purple.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Tom Fryer. Tom. Oh, that looks great. The thought being put into the message.
Well, I'm trying to think of something GCW related.
Yeah.
Ooh. How
What's up, Daniel Parker? She's going back to the feed. What's up, Amanda? What did you end up putting for our friend Tom?
And I'll get Mackie back next time.
Ah, there it is. He'll love that description.
And I drew a little human, a a little tongue out, so that I thought that was cute. I tried to draw a little tongue out.
Check that out, Tom. That's for you. Now, on this captain's card, our friend Evan, he gets it signed, but he requests the number of the set. He's got all of our sets with a number. So you're number 5, Shazza. So we put a number 5 right there with your signature below. This is for you, Evan.
Do I do the little hash 5?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Typically, that's the way it's been done before.
Making sure I do it right.
Evan, that's for you.
Oh my god.
She got it.
There it is, number 5.
I'm
Evan.
I'm a card lifting up star. You cannot stop me.
Best in the business.
Nick Marshall, Martin, and Frank. Next in the queue. We have someone from Japan joining us. I cannot read that name, but thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
I hope to see you in Japan one day.
Oh well, you were talking about that. You're putting it out there.
I
Yeah.
can't retire until I get there, guys. So I guess I gotta keep wrestling until that happens.
Boom. Check that out. Nick. And then approximation Frank, you're next. Who's next? As Goldberg would say, Frank, you're next.
Frank's next.
Vicky, Pete, what's up? Boom. Mick Whittle is back. This one's going to be to Andrew and a message.
I keep wanting to say stay crunchy on my things.
I have to. Stay Crunchy's a good one. I don't think I've ever been...
So there's a reason I used... So back home, I used to work at Crunch Fitness.
Okay.
And I used to do the hour, half an hour announcements over the loudspeaker, being like, please remember that you have to use a sweat towel and, to put your weights away and all that stuff. But at the end of it, I would always go, and don't forget to stay crunchy. And then everyone would get really annoyed at me. So I'm going to write stay crunchy on you guys, on this McWhiddle. Andrew. This is for Andrew.
Yes, that one's Andrew.
Andrew. Now that I've told the story, it makes more sense writing it. But I keep wanting to write it, and then I'm like, no one will understand why I'm writing this.
Well, you did a good job.
I will understand why I'm writing it. And all that matters is that I understand what's happening. Right. No one else. Not the people that have purchased it. Just me.
Coming up, we've got... this one's going to be personalized.
Ooh.
This one's going to be... we can use in one of the thin ones. It'll be
yes.
to Cactus Capo.
Let us know it.
Cactus, like the plant?
Can I use the little black?
Sure.
It'll be easy.
Let me. You know what? Hold on. Actually, I'll take a little glossy layer off because I think Sharpie hits a little different than
just
paint
because
pen.
the paint it'll be hard to like.
Blue Sharpie might be better.
I don't really. I think Sharpie. If it doesn't work, we'll switch to a paint pen because I got some extras. Cactus. We start out slow. Cactus.
To C
A C T U S.
T-U-S.
And then Capo. C-A-P-O.
C-A-P-O. Okay, that's better. It's just a lot easier. The Sharpies have a lot less of a overrun with the ink when I'm trying to write that many things on a tiny card.
Oh, that looks good actually. Yeah. Good call. McWhittle's going to bed. He said he thinks it's time for bed. He'll behave.
It's Wale Mania.
Hey, you're right. Wale Mania coming up.
We got to get a Wale Mania. Do you know how many energy drinks I've had today?
How many have you had? I cracked my second one.
I had one Alani, a 5-hour energy, and I had a coffee. So I should probably die.
That's a fair amount, though. That's fair.
That's Steady amount for me.
Reasonable amount.
Right, not over the budget.
Zach, we're going to get this one for Zach. We can do the Sharpie, too.
Sharpie? Is it
Z-A-C.
Z-A-C?
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing it to you.
Yeah, to Zach.
I was like, oh, that's why you're telling me how to spell it. That makes sense.
He's got to wake up for 7 a.m., so he's not going to be able to stay up for Wally Mania.
Sounds like a little bitch.
Oh, that's McWhittle. You just got called out, bruh.
I'm sorry. If I hadn't previously agreed to go to Wally Mania, I definitely would have already pulled out. Oh no.
Oh, there you go.
No, I got it.
I've still seen people take a lot longer.
I'm the picture lifting up queen.
Zach,
Nobody can fuck with me.
that's for you. Unfuckwithable. Our friend Bill Cox sent this in.
Bill.
GCW.
Hey!
He would like you to sign it in any paint pen that pops, and he'd like you to include your rookie year, whatever year you had your first match.
Oh my god. Do I just write the year on it? Like, am
yeah.
I writing to Bill?
Not personalized. No, I think the thinner ones
Yeah, that
will
makes sense.
look good.
The purples
Yeah.
make sense because
Yeah.
I'm wearing purple in it. Look at us with that.
There you go. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes. Okay. What year was my 2008? Why am I so old? Unless does he want my rookie year? Or, yeah, he just wants my rookie year.
Correct. Yeah.
So I'm just writing.
2008.
God, I feel old.
There it is.
Yes, guys. Don't do the math on how old that makes me.
Millie said that got aggressive towards Andrew.
Well, you should be a little bitch.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, that looks good. Bill, you're going to like that.
guys. If I had my first match in 2008, how old does that make me? Too old.
Well, actually, so we found out Tennille had her first match, I think, in 2004 or 5, but I think she was like 14 or something. So
I've known her since
we were talking about it on the feed.
She was a kid,
Yeah, that's crazy. Why don't you talk real quick while I get everything organized and we do last call about the Australian? See, this is actually, honestly, a renaissance for Australian wrestling. I think specifically females.
Yeah.
There's so many talented females that have come over, made their mark in this country over the last decade. And I mean, why don't you talk about it? Because you're one of the pioneers too. Let's hear it.
The women in Australia have always been above the men. Not that men aren't great. Men are fine. But statistically proving, it's proven day in and day out, that we have always, it started in 2011. Madison Eagles named PWI #1 female professional wrestler in the world. The first time that an independent professional wrestler had won that in history was an Australian professional wrestler. And Madison Eagles, maybe I'm a little bit, biased. She's my trainer, but she's the best fucking professional wrestler in the world.
She was super amazing.
She's amazing. So it starts with her, and that's we kind of start to get eyes, and then she comes and does Shimmer, and she brings over Jessie McKay. At this time, Tennille she went to Canada in, I want to say 2007, 2008, to start training with Lance Storm. She'd already trained in Australia, and so she trains with Lance Storm. She then moves her entire life to Canada to pursue professional wrestling. I don't think people understand how much Tennille gave up of her life to be a professional wrestler. She gets signed, I think it was 2011. I was Tennille's last match in Australia before she moved to America for WWE. I'm very blessed to have that.
Oh, that's a cool note. Yeah.
I was also Jessie McKay's last match before she moved. In 2000, she had her last match in 2014. She moved in April 2015. But it started when Tennille got signed. Because you have to understand that Tennille got signed in 2011. Video on demand stuff didn't exist. No one knew it existed. When I did my first trip to America to be a professional, to train as a professional wrestler, it was in Philadelphia actually. I lived in Philadelphia for 2 months.
Really?
From February and March 2012. What was at the time the Ring of Honor dojo. It was my first expedition, my first midlife crisis as I call it. But when all that was happening, I've forgotten my train of thought. But when Tennille got signed, took Tennille getting signed, and then it took the Iconics, and then we had Robbie Eagles going over to Japan. We had Kyle and Davis going over to the UK. We had the girls doing Shimmer, so we had Jessica Troy, Charlie Evans, there's always been so much talent in Australia, but we're just so geographically isolated that it's so hard to break out of that. And so that's why, like, I'm so passionate, and I'm so happy for all these women that are, because the women in Australia, we've always gone, you know what, fuck it, we'll just go do it. We'll just go make a name for ourselves because we just screw it. The guys sit around and go, oh my god. I sound very angry about the guys. I do love the guys, and there's some very talented guys there, but I think a lot of them have the idea of, well, we're really good, so they'll just come find us. They won't just come find you. They found friggin' Grayson Waller. He was an anomaly. Let me tell you, as someone that was there the night he was signed, it's an anomaly. That you don't just show up one day and get signed. You have to have it. And like you have to put in the work, and he put in the freaking work, and like things like that. Like I don't think people understand how much hard work goes into it. And the women were the ones that were willing to sacrifice it, and that's why we were more successful. We were willing to be away from our families and our loved ones and our lives for months at a time, and usually at a financial, whatever, like not when we're making money trying to travel to America. Like traveling to America to wrestle for a couple of weeks is not a financially beneficial idea as an independent wrestler. It's not even a financially beneficial idea as someone that does it for a living. But it is like you have to want it, and otherwise, and you have to sacrifices have to be made, and the women were the ones that were willing to make the sacrifices, and that's why you have Rhea and you have Indian, you have the Iconics, and you have Tennille, and you have SDL, you have all of us out here freaking hustling,
grinding
it because we just went, screw it, we're gonna do. And it also definitely helped that we had Madison Eagles as our like patriarch for Australian women's wrestling, and like she really held our hand and like showed us the way, and now I get to pass that on to the generations below me, and that's something I'm so blessed about. That was such a passionate rant, but
what? And shout out to you, I want to say, because you are a hustler, because I work with 100 plus guests a year on virtual signings and stuff. You retweet, keep everything active. So you're a promoter's dream in the sense that when you're on a show, because a lot of people that don't, even communication too. You're so,
Just reply, just let people know. Like, it takes 2 seconds of your day to retweet or add to your story.
It's business too. It's you're promoting your brand. Yeah, you get it.
It's such an easy thing to like. You want people to be at the shows. Then people are going to buy your merch, and then you're going to make.
Yeah. A lot of people don't though. A lot of people don't, Shazza. I can tell you, but just communicating. We were emailing and then texting, and then you're promoting. It's. I think, by the way, we have an opening bid. I'm waiting for confirmation on that gear. We're going to do last call on the photos in the meantime, though. This is our number 2 photo because number 1 sold out. This is our last number 2. Our number 3 photo. Sarah, DM me if you are going to do the opening bid. Number 4, Pew Pew. Not her first rodeo. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7 with the strategically placed post-it. Number 8. And number 9, Sarah, I'm going to be in the DMs with you shortly. Shazza will wind down the live portion. Sarah, I'm going to hit you up. If you missed out, we'll get a couple of those captain's cards. But if you want something personalized, only a couple of minutes now. Why don't you tell everyone what's going on? Maybe Okay, cool. So I think that means we are going to do a countdown on that auction. So we're going to count down that auction then. But so why don't we? So hold this up one more time, Shazza. So that Sarah's in for $300 right now, guys. $300 opening bid for our friend Sarah.
I like to wear it.
Let's see.
Make sure you guys see what it is. Ooh, stunning. Stunning. We love it.
So this is what we're going to do. So we're going to have Shazza do some plugs now, and then we'll count down the auction from 10 to 0. We'll do a clink. Maybe you're talking about cracking one. You may want to crack one of the gimmicks. Well, wait a second. We'll see if Sarah wound up getting that. We're doing $20 increments, so the next bid would have to be $320. Shazza, you got a big weekend outside of the happy hour signing and also Wale Mayday. Why don't you tell everyone where you'll be the next couple of days, Shazza?
All right, absolutely. So tomorrow I will be at the ECW Arena, the 2300, I don't know how people say it.
2300.
2300, is that how people say it?
Yeah,
I was like,
2300.
wait a second, how do people say this?
Yeah, 230.
I'm going to call it the ECW Arena,
That's
because
the
let's face
easiest
it,
way.
it's the ECW Arena. It would be my first time technically working in the ECW. I still have to wrestle in it, but I've been there before. I'm at Block Party tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. At the ECW Arena. Then I'm going to ICW No Holds Barred down at H2O Wrestling Center, where I'm having a death match in the chains. It's actually my first death match not with Danny Demento, who I first wrestled in this gear. I've had 2 death matches with him, and one pretty much should have been a death match. The only thing missing was the tubes, but everything else was it was a death match. I took a crazy bump off the top rope. I'll find a video of it. It was insane. So that tomorrow, deathmatch. Gosh, why craziness? Why would I do that? But because it's WrestleMania weekend.
There you go, holler.
We go hard. He even hit because he hit me up and he said, "I know you've got some." Because I have on Saturday, I have Thrashelmania where I'm wrestling Delmi Exo for the first time. And then I have TJPW versus GCW, and Danny hit me up for ICW, and he said, you don't have to do the death match if you want to pull out. I know that this TJPW show means a lot to you, and I don't want you risking anything. And I said, we go hard. It's Mania week, baby. If I die, I die. So that's what I'm doing on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm at WrestleCon from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's my only day at WrestleCon. It's my last day here, and then I fly home. I'm not going to any of
Not a long flight though anymore, right?
No,
yeah, which is
but
probably great.
I do have a layover, so I'm getting home at like 1 a.m.
That happens. St. Louis flights are not easy.
I got a direct one here.
Did you? Okay, that's good. Was it super early in the morning?
No, it was at like 6 p.m. at night.
Oh, that's a good flight.
Like
Yeah. St. Louis flights have never been easy to.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, they're not too bad. Like, I think St. Louis. Sure, Chicago would have been easier for people's flights, but like when I was thinking about where I wanted to move when I lived here, where I wanted to live when I moved here, that's English. Chicago would have been better for flights and everything. But have you tried driving in Chicago?
Cost of living too.
Cost
Sure.
of living
Yeah.
in Chicago?
Yeah.
Like, have you tried existing in Chicago? It's not fun. It's fun to wrestle, but I don't want to live there.
You can drive in and out.
I can
Yeah.
drive in and out, baby. And if you want to book me in a flight in Chicago, I'll drive. And don't book me a flight from Chicago ever. Please book me a flight from St. Louis. But in theory, that's my rambles of where I'll be this weekend. And I won't be wrestling in this gear because we're going to sell it.
We're going to count that down. So Sarah's at 300. What we're going to do, Shazza, pick your poison. Because when we get to 0, so you can look it over. The way we do auctions here on Captain's Court, we start at 10. We take a little sip ski at 5, so that means you'd have to crack one.
Okay.
And then we take another sip ski when it gets to 0. And then we see who's in the lead.
Lemonade. Ooh.
The blueberry lemonade's really good.
That
But
does sound.
that one's good too, though. There are no losers in your hand right now.
I don't know. Nixie. What one do I got?
Peach.
She wants. Okay. Nixie said peach. So we'll do. Okay. So I'm cracking it now.
Well, so crack it at 5.
Crack it
Yes.
at 5,
So
okay.
right now, Dan, why don't you go back there? Or Nixie, you want to hold the gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you hold the gear.
everyone will
Yeah,
look at
no one
it.
wants to look at Dan. No
Everyone
offense,
also
Dan.
Go follow Nixie.
Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
Where can we find
Where
you?
can we find Nixie?
Nixie, NIXI_PW.
Yeah.
On everything.
Check it out.
Everything.
So what we're gonna do is we count down. We do a little sip. We do a sip on 5. So Shaz, you can open up at 5. We do a toast on 0, and we see if Sarah's getting it for 300 or if someone may snipe her for 320 or more.
So I'm cracking it at 5.
Cracking it at 5. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Wait. 5. There it is. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a little time for a cheers ski. Cheers to everyone that's tuning in. Let's see, can anyone snipe our girl Sarah?
Come on, someone snipe Sarah. I've already spilled drink on me.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Great way to start.
I'm ready.
Congratulations, Sarah. Sarah's getting that. Sarah, for $300, shoot me a DM where you'd want it signed. We'll settle up, Sarah. Congratulations. We're going to, once in, we'll be on with Missa in the next 20 minutes. What a great time with Shazza. Shazza, thank you for coming on our first virtual signing. I'm sure we'll have you back for sure.
That is good.
This
Right?
is amazing.
Yeah. Check it
I
out.
love my alcohol,
Yeah.
but I can't taste the alcohol.
Yeah.
Baby, I can't taste nothing.
There you go. Shout out to Crown Royal. Crown Royal, we'd love to have you as a sponsor here on the Happy Hour. Thanks so much, Dan, for your help. Like I said, tune back in about 20 minutes. Sarah, I'm going to hit you up with the DMs. We end this how we end all of our Happy Hour signings. Cheers to the working man.
Yeah.